各位观众，大家好，我是赵老师。我今天是在肯尼迪航空航天中心来参观。我今天是陪着我的同学来的。我现在呢是在这个叫做 Will Call 这儿在等我的票。因为我是佛州的老师，所以我是能得到免费的这个 pass。好，我待会儿再给大家介绍一下。好，我们再见。我现在是要坐这个巴士去这个叫做这个阿波罗 Saturn 的这个中心，坐这个巴士，等了半天才上的。好，就是去这个中心。
We've just reached the 4-hour and 47-minute mark in space spacewalk, which officially marks the 1,000 hours of space building and maintaining the internet.
乘客在上车呢。
Your driver out to the Apollo Saturn V Center, and at least so far today, we're going to be taking a full tour around Launch Complex 39. That'll include the launch pads here at Kennedy, and you'll be able to see the active pads out on Cape Canaveral. If they should change that for any reason, which they do quite often, you'll be able to see all the pads from the Saturn V complex. That's where we take everybody to view launches, and it's the closest safe viewing you could get anywhere. But so far we're going out there. We've got a lot of launches coming up, a lot of things happening, and they will change these tours real quick if they're moving something around that's hazardous to the public or blocks our path out there. Now, stay in your seats while the bus is moving. There's a lot of animals out here. Everything that isn't used for space operations is a national wildlife refuge. We've got a lot of animals out here, not just the alligators we're famous for, and there's about 7,000 of those on the property. We've also got panther, bear, deer, coyote, bobcat, all kinds of things. Also, if you would, please keep your conversations as quiet as possible so everybody can enjoy the video. They put some new videos in there. Kind of long. We don't get to do a lot of talking right now on this particular one. I'm not sure why, but they added a lot of stuff about Artemis and things like that they want us to play for you. And we'll be going all around it. Things that don't match up with the videos, I will be explaining to you. There's a lot of things that are real fluid out here that they'll be talking about things you might not see. When you get out to Saturn, stay as long as you like. The entire moon program is out there. It's one of only 3 Saturn V's left in the world. And if you've never seen a Saturn V moon rocket, you're in for a treat. It makes the shuttle look small.
Yeah.
It does. And the new SLS rocket, by the way, is bigger than that. So it's quite a sight to see. They had the mobile launcher out on Pad B up until 2 days ago, and they moved it back into VAB, and they're starting to assemble the rocket on the mobile launcher. That's for hopefully a launch next year. That's what they're looking at, middle of next year, for the first launch on an unmanned mission at the moon for the SLS program. Also, we've got a couple launches coming up within the next 3 weeks. There was one on the 30th. I guess it's been pushed back to the 3rd, and there was one on the 5th. It's been pushed back to the 9th. These are because of the range. They have to shut the ocean down over there between Florida and the Bahamas, and it's kind of difficult to do over the holidays. There can't be anything out there for obvious safety reasons, so they have to schedule that with a lot of different things. It's not as easy as just launching one when you want to. So, and the one on the 9th, the rocket will probably explode just a few hundred yards offshore. It's the escape abort test for SpaceX, and they're going to just shut the engines down, and when it reaches max Q, and the rocket will probably implode on itself. So they're going to make sure that capsule gets away. That's what they're trying to do. Safe escape for the astronauts. So anyway, we can take off just as soon as Ken does here in front of me, and I hope everybody enjoys it.
1 million steel bolts amounting to almost 100,000 tons of steel. Notice the flag painted on the outside of the VAB? It's the size of a 21-story building.
Order number 2 will be used for the SLS program to take the launch vehicle back and forth to the pad. We will begin by going underneath the mobile launcher. We'll pick it up, we'll take it over to the VAB. They'll then assemble the launch vehicle on top of the mobile launcher, and then we'll come back to the VAB. We'll slide underneath it again. We'll pick it up. We'll take it out to the pad. The trip of about 4.2 miles. It'll take us about 7 hours to get there. But during our trip to the launch pad, we'll roll over a specially prepared crawler way that consists of anywhere from 8 to 12 inches of special rock. Below that is limestone that's about 4 feet thick and compressed.
这个应该是装配大楼，就像刚才司机说的，没有窗户，是冷战的船。
compacted sand that can support all the weight. And then once we're there, we'll drop it all off. And then a few days later, there'll be a launch. We'll come back, we'll pick the mobile launcher up, and we'll bring it back to the VAB to start the process.
这是一个人的一小步，却是人类的一大步。好，现在我们到了这个真正的能看到阿特兰蒂斯号的这个现场了。这就是真的这个退役的航天飞机，飞行了26年，最后安全的送到了佛罗里达。我们近一点看。好，阿特兰蒂斯号。我们可以近一点看，有的地方呢是有凹进去的，因为可能在空间运行的时候、太空运行的时候，可能是有一些碰到一些这个太空的陨石啊、碰撞啊，这些都有。看到这是很老了，退役的了。小电影的时候，最后一句话是“欢迎阿特兰蒂斯号回家”。我也来一张留影吧。
Brian, turn around. There you go. I got a few for you.
这是按1/15做的模型。